Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you guys doing alright. I know I am. I've been seeing a lot of things lately. Really, I swear. A lot of people like similar things like me. I thought it was just really very, very, very few of us. But it's not like that, I guess. It's more like I keep saying it though. If you exist, someone else like you exists. And since there's 7 billion people in the world, there's a lot of views, women and men. This is why I get so angry and say, why the fucking people not finding relationships or friendships in a world where there's no way you can't find people like you? But then I do understand, we've been through things like I always say. It's hard to trust people. And then you got other people that they've been hurt, so they're not going to stop hurting people. So, I get it. I ain't going to act like I ain't. That's the reason I'm not alone, because I keep trying. And then, people ain't up to par. They may not even try to do evil in your life. They're just not your cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? They don't think about the things you do. They don't want to sit in the house and talk about things or go on a walk. Go to a museum, see shit they never seen before. Not because, I believe I love art now. No, I'm going to do something that's totally not normal to me. That's what got me to even start liking different things about the world. It's because I started to venture out and say, look, I'm tired of doing the same thing, and there are other things out there. So how about I see if I like things? I want to address a couple of things, like I was watching this YouTube guy, right? And he's explaining about people going to college and other people that, just go get regular jobs. Literally, he says McDonald's. And this shit blew my mind because, it doesn't blow my mind. It literally is exactly what I've been saying and why I tried to form GMB 15 years ago, because I seen this shit coming. And, when you look back into the past and you see how things were done, or you start realizing you don't need to make a new way, you don't need to figure out nothing. Look about in the past and say, all right, when everyone was broke back then, what'd they do to make life better? Did they all stay by themselves and say, I'm gonna make it? Did they go get education and say, I'm gonna definitely make it? Or did they say, we are where we are, so I'm gonna get with people around me, my stature, my level, my neighborhood, and we're gonna make things happen the best we can, because this is what happens when the world's going through poverty. Now, this man says, kids are going to college, right? And they're getting out of college just to find out that they're making literally like, I think he said like 25 or a little better, like whatever. And he estimated it, I forget exactly the numbers, right? But he estimates what a person that works at a regular average job making $40,000 a year, regular shit. And then, sound the horns, then he said the average rent, is like $2,000. Your expenses is like $100 a week on food and your phone and your bills, and if you want to go out, if you won't smoke, if you whatever, right? And he says, so that leaves the average person with like $430 or some shit like that. And I said, yo, yeah, that nigga right, because that's exactly what most average people complain about, is everything's so high that even when I can't catch up in life, there's no way to catch up, because I have to live. I have to pay for things so I can live and go get more money. But everything's so high, there ain't no, So that's one why most women are finished with the relationship thing, because men cannot make more money, and you want men with money. And there's nothing wrong with that. You deserve that. You don't live in that world, so we're all going to be alone together, and that's just what it is. I have given up with the fucking fighting against reality, because women want what they want. Men want what we want. And until people realize we're all kind of fucked up and we need each other, And all that love and that shit don't matter. You'll love me when you're not out on the fucking street. You'll love me when we're living better than everyone else in the neighborhood and they're struggling. That's when you'll love me. You won't love me until you realize how good you actually have it now. But, that's besides here or there. So, he goes and estimates what a college person will be getting, and he estimates that shit up to they're expensive, and this nigga went down to $350. So shit, I said, wait, you got me fucked up right now, because what I'm hearing is if you went to school right about now and you ain't actually get a real job afterwards, or you did get your whatever, the expenses of living a middle class life and food, and you got more, you're gonna spend more. They averaged out to have like $350. I said, wait up. So if I go to do better in life, I'm gonna be in debt, and even if I get more money, I still ain't gonna get more money. I said, yo, bro, this is why the Lord's been teaching you to be humble. This is why you've been on this quest of loneliness and staying away from the shenanigans and the bullshit and actually looking for certain people to rock with, because I could see this future coming a long time ago, and it was because we were already living in that shit. Like, not for nothing, it's been like that for a while now, where most people can see everything's becoming more expensive. Living is just harder and harder. Relationships is harder. Women are expecting to... A woman doesn't even understand that if you're an average man and I take you out on a date that you have in your mind, I'm fucked now. You get it? I got $400 to fucking... You get it? Some of us, and they probably have less. You know what I mean? Because you're not working those, you don't... There's not a bunch of 18-hour jobs. Niggas is getting part-time out here, dog. So that had me just thinking, like, damn, bro, like, like, relationships are finished on the, like the 90s and the 80s and or whatever it was, where, like, I gotta say the back, a little more back, when majority of men had better jobs and women can just, scoop up and, make a couple mistakes in life and still be able to just scoop dudes up. See, I know the real reality of reality. Like, sound the horns, how women will have always been this way of picking your ass last. See, a lot of dudes, and I'm sorry, older men that are going through this, but hey, she stayed with your ass anyway, nigga. That's good enough, dog. At least she didn't do you dirty. A lot of women have only chosen men because you're going to work and you're going to give her everything. And that's it. She doesn't love you. And some men don't give a fuck. If you're a real man and that's the reason why it is, you don't care, because you're like, I get what I get and she gets what she gets, and it's always been a fair trade. So as long as she don't cheat, I don't give a fuck how much she love me, nigga. I'm supposed to love her so she respects me and doesn't give my pussy away. You get it? That's the Bible says. The man's supposed to love, and then I think that's what all women want. It's the only thing y'all really seem to care about. And when we love you, then you respect us. But that's the hard part, is because you're different. So loving you is different than loving the next woman. So if you don't tell a man how to love you, you'll never respect him. But you all kind of want the same thing, a man that could provide and blah, 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 blah. You name a lot of the similar things. So we kind of do know what makes you love us, but the men you choose don't do those things. So maybe it's not you don't know, it's that you choose men that don't do the things that show you love. They show you dick and money. Anyway, that's besides the point. How you ladies doing?
Hello.
For the wolves. Get out here, fellas. Go do your thing while you still got a chance. For you're old and fucking, once you get older, it's hard to find a woman. Love and all of that, I realize, is a young man's game, I could be wrong. It could be for older people. But, I was watching this. That's another thing I want to bring up, what that goes into this. I don't. Always forget her name, but the woman that I be playing that likes to talk about being 35 and single and all that. I like subscribe to her channel now, and I like to watch her shit because she's like building her community up, and she reminds me of myself because that's the whole point of my journey is to talk to my people that have been fucking done dirty. There's more of us than there are them. There's more people fucked up than there are good. There's more motherfucking dudes without a father than there are. And we listen to them or people that aren't fucked up and all this. We're looking at them like we need their information on how to do anything when most of them are just winging it, bro. That's the one thing. Once I learned that about the world, what's going on? Once I learned everybody's really just fucking doing things and there is no plan really, that's when I realized I was like, yo, bro, nobody can tell me how to live this life anymore besides for the simple fact of this shit is new, dog. Like, ain't nothing new under the sun, meaning all this has happened before, but those people are dead, so you're not one of them, so you can't tell me what to do. Oh, yeah, they wrote books and shit. I forgot that's why man write books and shit, so they understand that one day there may be other people like them, and they go, well, if there's gonna be a dude that's to live my life all alone, you know, most of the time, maybe I should write little things and show them how to, I may have made through it, you know, from the older people that told me about things, and then that's how they got, you get it? So this lonely road and this not having parent thing, it shocks me how many people think it's new. Everybody's like, yo, kids without dog, this has been a problem since the beginning. Stop, bro. Child slavery and all of that shit. Kids getting touched. Nigga, that's from back. It's like hoeing. It's one of the oldest things in the world, dog. Y'all just opened your eyes to these things. Y'all just realized that these shit's going on. You know what I mean? Just like I realize about the world every day I wake up. I realize the world that I actually live in and the world that I actually be in is two different things. I be thinking the world. I've been living in my own matrix, meaning I know the truth about the world, but I still won't even accept it. Like, it's not even not accepted. We won't just look at it for what it is, man, and just accept it, really, and say this is what it is. Like me, I had to accept being alone and taking this path a long time ago because nothing stopped it. Nothing ever stopped. That's how you know what destiny you're supposed to have, motherfucker, because the shit keep happening, nigga. If you supposed to be with mad people and be that type of person to have that life, it would happen. It didn't happen for you because that's not what the fuck your path is. Just like the women with the I need to get married now. Listen, you were supposed to always been married, and not for nothing, it's not guaranteed to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all gotta fight for the things we want, and then we have to look at the world for what it really is. Not everybody gets those fucking things, dog, and that's not all life is. If it was, you know. But I get it though. If you don't get the wife, the dope job, that means you're gonna be a working ass nigga that work for those people. And nobody want to be that. Y'all suckers. Everybody's so worried about being a champ, the best anything, that nobody wants to be regular no more. Like, there's no glory, there's no nothing in it. And 90.9% of people are going to live that life their whole life. Everybody's just, you're faking. I don't give a fuck if you live in a house or not, nigga. Your life ain't better than mine, nigga. You got more problems than me. You got all those bills. You ain't even got time to raise your kids. All your dreams of becoming a father that did all of that shit. All that shit out the window already, nigga. You ain't never gonna be around your kids. You know it. By the time you get home every day, you don't even want to look at them little niggas. You don't even want to look at your wife, dog. Hubby. Shorty, wifey, you get home, you don't even want to look at your wife, your husband. Half of you don't even give a fuck about half the shit y'all already got. And I ain't saying everybody, you know, because I don't know everybody. But I've been around enough people to know that some people care, and they do the things they're supposed to do when they become a parent. They teach, they actually look at the world for what it is and don't lie to their kids and say, you're the greatest just cause. It's going to be all easy for you. You know what I mean? There are many people that actually do take the responsibility of being a parent. And there's been many that have been destroyed, you know? Like, I just listened to Eminem's album and shit, and thank you, Em. I would like to give you respect on this. Listening to your album, you helped me recover. Because I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be 50 years old still trying to be the hardest, or I got the most problems. My shit was the hardest. And, when I listened to your album, round of applause. You did really good. But when I seen you being that old and you still you're fighting for a title of I got done the dirtiest and I'm the captain of the fucking nobody. I said, yo, that's what niggas, I mean, that's not probably what you fighting for and that's not exactly what you mean. But when I hear you threw lyrics in there and about being like that and all, I said, yo, this nigga, you damn, money really can't take this pain away. The pain of your mom not loving you, the pain of not having a family and friends that was really there to ride or die, none of that money, none of that shit, none of that fame, none of that shit, take that shit away. I said, damn, bro. I said, damn. Good thing I didn't go up that way, because I would have been the same type of person. You know, I'd have been the same type of rapper, still rapping about, I don't like my mom because she wasn't there. I want to be the rapper that says, I got over that shit. I grew up. I'm over the streets. I grew out of it. That's what the fuck needs to be out here. And that's what the fuck I'm going for. You know why? Because none of you niggas can copy that. That shit ain't gonna sell. Everybody wanna be Billy Badass. Yeah. Nobody wanna be regular. Nobody. Because it doesn't sell, even though 90% of the people are exactly what you'll be talking about. Everyone is just, they don't believe they're that. So that's why that shit won't sell, because majority of people are fake. People say, why is the world the way it is? Because you want it this way. You buy everything. You pay for it to be this way. You vote for it to be this way. What do you mean, why is it this way? Let it be this way. So, anyway, I like to, give him a quick round of applause. He definitely reached, I don't know if it's top 5 on my top 5, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of rappers I like. But I definitely will say I will definitely never like your fans have left you out the top 5 conversation. Your own fans. Like that rapper on Toby that you had go on your verse, that white boy. I found that interview where he said, in Detroit, nobody plays Eminem. He's not the best rapper in Detroit. Aren't you from Detroit? And the nigga you put on a song said you're not the best in Detroit. I respect you for that. I respect that. I say, yo, this nigga really, really put a fucking rapper on that criticized him and said, nah, he said exactly what I said, but I'm in Jersey. Ain't nobody playing your shit, dog. That's why you ain't the best out here. That's why you ain't the best in my mind, because niggas don't play your shit. And then I started thinking about how I actually like M. And I seen, I went on his page and I'm looking at different shit and I'm seeing different people talk about he the best because of this or all this controversies coming out. He just put his album out. So, all these videos popping up and I'm watching people defend him, not saying one good song. All his, super shit, but not one person said one deep song. Like M doesn't have no deep songs. This is why you can't get known the way you want to be known and looked at. Because even your own fans don't hold up your real shit. Your real shit, they don't even want to hear that shit. I don't hear nobody talking about Mockingbird. I don't hear nobody talking about Mosh Pit. I don't hear nobody. These are or that new song, Darkness, that came out 3 years ago that you did, I never heard about, where he's rapping about the fucking guy, that sniper guy or whatever. That is the most innovative song ever. He's rapping about, like, I don't know if he was for gun control or against it. I don't know what the fuck it was. But it's a topic in a song that, you know what I mean, is a big thing going on in the United States right now. He's talking about school shootings and, you know, all, and nobody fucking brings that up about him. How he's addressing, like, yo, this is a fucking problem, bro. We need to fucking, you know? And I said, yo, that's why he never gets where. That's why people don't look at him as one of the GOATs, because even his own fans, they only like the reckless shit. When M actually drops a message or says some shit about this world and may get canceled for it, you get it? No one fucking defends it, you know? Everybody just goes on a, you know, it's an awfully hot coffee pot. When he was dissing Bush or whatever, or Trump, whatever the fuck that was. But you know what I mean? Give you your respect, homie. That was nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end it with that. Got 1 minute left. We'd like to shout out to the new ones, you know. I don't know who's watching, but I'm sure everybody's not good and everybody, you know, whatever. So y'all do what y'all gotta do, and we're gonna break down this later on.